Okay, here is the clavichord that I own here in my storage unit, as you can kind of see. The case, which simply has the chain to support it if you open it all the way. Right now the wall is supporting it. And then the legs are like this, and there's a single screw that goes through the horizontal piece that connects the two legs together so that that would come off, and the two legs would lie flat, and the long strip would just be right there with you, and the two screws would put it back together when you got it where you needed it. So the keys are all, I'll turn this, in good shape. Let's say the lowest note is a G, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 octaves. It's not quite. I guess 5 would be 61 notes, and it's just a little bit short. I think there are 54 notes, but they all work. They all work comfortably. The one missing note right here is where the resonating strip crosses over the little crack that you are seeing. So let's look at that for a moment. We pass over, and the crack begins here, and if I come up high enough, you can get the bigger perspective, and it goes over. It makes a slight angle there. Here, I believe this is just part of the lamination, and then it actually crosses over. But I find, as I sit and play it, I find, no, I don't hear anything as it crosses over. And again, that's about note number 20, which is the D below middle C or so, coming up and across. And you can see the strings are wrapped sometimes as many as 8 times. The larger strings, not so many. The smaller wires are wrapped many times across the nature of it. Little groups as they come across. And coming down the back side, you can see pretty closely the felt wrapping that serves as a little bit of a muting. You can see, if I turn this at an angle, you can see the metal tangents, as they're called, that strike the string. You strike two wires correctly. That's the missing one, out of tune, but you get the idea on those. This is the little box in the corner, which has a tuning wrench and a pair of tweezers and a couple of other little gadgets which might be useful. They come along with the instrument. If we look at it this way, you can see what the tangents look like. They're flat on the top as they come up and then strike the double string. They come all the way up to there, and the pins. I think that's probably a pretty good picture of the whole thing, and maybe I've gotten close enough that you can make some decisions. Said I have not replaced anything because I haven't had any communication back from Zuckerman. So there is the instrument, and it might be something you want to have and maintain. Thank you.